First mechanic. So, warm up. Yes, sir, you got it. Get it high.
We're back again. We're doing these wall forms. We're getting them pulled out. Good time. Good time. Love doing these. These are fun.
Yes, sir. Showing it out.
Yeah, it's right underneath the frame.
Right, well, keep coming down,
This is, so we're like 50 feet in the ground, so it makes it really easy to pull these and set these right now.
coming down by chance.
Because if it's windy, it's not so
Got
windy.
my hand on it.
It's not so windy. It's not so windy down there. So not too shabby.
Get over here. Hold on. Perfect.
Swing right as I'm.
Yes, sir. Looking good. Sir, keep coming down 2 feet. Almost good. That's all.
That's what we got going on.
Okay, boss. Coming up. There you go. You got it, boss. Let's go out another time.
Careful. I'm going to swing over here to our left, and we're going to about 11 o'clock. Yeah, 10 o'clock. Swing over here, and then boom down. We're going to pick up this panel he's on right here. So when you're booming down with these, you gotta hold your load, or which is cable up. So you're cabling up and booming down at the same time. In order to, because if I don't, so I'm not going to cable up. I'm not going to hold the load. If I'm booming down, the block will actually get lowered to the ground. It's releasing that cable. So I'm not cabling. I'm not holding the load. So it's actually getting the cables lower as I boom down. So pretty much just a little bit. So I don't tap these in the head. I'm sure he didn't like that. I'm going to swing right touch. It's so finicky right here because we're right on the corner and I don't want to hit the block on the I don't want to hit the block on the beam. And now it's kind of doing the depth circle there. I'm going to wait till it goes out. Right there, and I'm going to boom down just a touch.
Oh, you boom came down?
I'm trying to catch it.
Just coming down. There, stop. Moving down, maybe on the foot. Moving down. Alright. How much are we looking?
It's got a huge block on it, so it has a lot of
Oh, was this potential on it?
it has a lot of weight on just the block itself. So if the load is less weight than the block, you're more fighting the block than you are the load.
Coming up?
You're more trying to control that block, and then the load is just going to swing wherever it's swinging.
One more time, come up, go ahead.
If the load is heavier than the block, it makes it easier to control, just due to the fact that
Yes, sir.
gravity plays a big
Right
part.
here. How much are we?
Gravity plays a huge part, so if the load is heavier, it's easier to control. If the block is heavier than the load, then it makes it a little harder to control, because you're trying to control the block, which is heavier, and the load is lighter, so the load is gonna take all the blunt force of the block, if that makes sense. It all has to do with dynamics and the gravity. So when you have that on any crane, you're always trying to control two swings, because the block can swing one way and the load can swing the other way if they're not, if one is heavier than the other. So this block is heavier due to the fact it's 4 parts line, so it's a little bit heavier, and it just makes it, the dynamics are a little different. So it's nothing you can't get used to after a while. So and just familiarizing yourself with the crane. This is a brand new crane to me, and this is a brand new crane, period. No one's ever ran this crane before, so it's our first job site it's been on, and super happy with it. It's a really, really nice crane. To date, Potain is my favorite crane to run. I've ran some other ones. I've ran Recon. I've ran a Recon RTT, Recon 470 RTT, and then SES, which is Commodore. SES. I ran a SES tower crane in Oklahoma. And, they're nice cranes, but by far the Potain is the nicest crane I've ran. I would put Potain right up with Liebherr. They're really, 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 really nice.
Hey!
If we tied to the wall form, we're just not pulling it here. Maybe I'll have a hard time getting it loose. There it goes. There she goes. Corners like stick. They don't get these things. They don't get the wall forms. They don't get enough oil on them to stick really bad. Really good crew so far. These guys, they know their stuff. sometimes you'll go to pull these wall forms, and the guys on the ground will try to get you to literally pull the wall forms off of the crane, and it's not good to do that. You're putting all kinds of stress and stuff on the cables, and you don't want to do that. The only thing I'm doing right now is I'm supporting the wall form, so when it does break loose, it doesn't fall, and hurt somebody or fall on the ground. So I'm literally just kind of putting a little tension on it. 51 pounds of tension.
Dice Pancho que un rechador tiene que ir con la bola allá cuando va a rechar.
51 pounds of tension is all it's on right now. So.
Sí, señor. Dígale a Pancho que la regamos. Okay.
As soon as they bust that loose, then I'll just set it on the ground. If they can get it busted loose. Anyway, as I'm waiting on that, I just wanted to touch base with you guys this morning and show you what we're up to. All we got going on. Just doing these wall forms and getting those set and getting them tore down, and we'll be setting them new ones here. They're getting ready to do another wall back behind us. So. But I'll let you guys take another peek at this beautiful crane. There's the jib. That makes the luffer because it goes up and down. You see about 4 parts of line. Got a bunch of other cranes out there. I don't know if you can see those today. I'll let you guys peek these controls real quick. This is your cable up and cable down. And this is your slewing and your boom up and boom down. So, but that's about all we got going on. I hope everyone's having a wonderful day. Another good looking one. That luffer. That's about it. About all we got going on. It's a Potain MR 160C. 11.5 tons, 4 parts of line, 22,000 pounds. You want to put it in pounds. But anyway, I'm J&I, the tower crane guy. If it doesn't make dollars, it sure the hell doesn't make sense. You are only as good as your last pick, and I promise you guys, we're going to see you on the next pick on Tower Crane Television. I hope everyone has a wonderful day. Peace.